That means.
Woohoo.
Ever heard of Donald Duck?
What's up, everybody? Happy day.
We're back after Goblin Temps, after the holidays.
Yeah.
Terrence is back from vacation. Look at that, just glowing. Look at how well that vacation treated that guy. Look at what vacationing does.
That's what it does. You come back feeling refreshed, ready to take on the day.
Noob is recording from the woods. That's why he doesn't have a video camera. So we can't see all the bodies hanging behind him. This is his yearly murder spree to keep him sane for the remainder 11 months.
Sane-ish. Right?
You know,
Sane-ish. This is where he replaces all the body parts that have worn out in the past decade.
Especially proud of Matt because he's got a drink, but he decided to go with a frozen glass instead of rocks.
Check it out. So no clanky,
no clanky clankies. Frakes has to get up early, I guess. So he was complaining about that. I don't think me and Mahogany have anything going on. We watched Willow today. I like it. Shut up. And happy birthday, Kevin.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
Now we're all back on track.
Kevin is 11 days today. Years today.
Take it from the top.
No.
That's funny like that.
I was
still not the oldest.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are. You're still the oldest.
Well, out of this group, yes, but I still consider Jeff
out of everyone in the world. No,
and no, I'm saying I listen to every Raiders of the Lark that as it's being finished edited, and I still consider myself and Jeff part of the same gaming network now.
Oh,
he is older than me.
Kevin's not on that show, except Kevin has been talked about on that show more than any of us, and we're on that show.
Yeah. Well, we don't talk about ourselves because we're humble. We're the most humble people you'll
No, because runner-up is you. You talk a lot about yourself.
Yeah, you
second only to animal genitalia.
No, we're getting real tired.
We've recorded over 100 episodes of Raiders of the Lark now. I binged like 70 episodes in a row.
Holy shit.
It was a lot of fun until it wasn't. I was like, I need a
break. It got way too recent. Oh, I remember saying that bad joke.
No, I need a break. I need a break from me. How jaded do you have to be to listen to yourself play a game for weeks while you drive around? Fairly jaded, and I do it. I don't care.
Do what you
I'm
like.
into me. Look at me.
Yeah, I mean,
you'd be into me
stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
That's because I don't have any other friends.
Right.
Oh, you have us. We're here for you.
We're here.
We're so like here in South Carolina for you.
We're so far apart. Y'all aren't a part of my daily life, so I feel like I have to break down all of my daily life happenings to share with y'all.
Also, Frakes is woke, so he went there to die anyway. We won't have him very long.
Florida's where woke goes to die, apparently.
I'm confused.
That's all right. It's non-essential information.
Welcome to our show.
Yes, chock full of non-essential information.
Constant. You want to hear really terrible recipes? Check out Raiders of the Lark. Wait for Frakes to start talking about his whatever he ate that day or week.
His rice bowl.
I have boiled it down to 3 recipes.
Then that's all he eats, people. That's all I eat. 3 recipes.
You're so mad all the time.
I eat fried rice, pineapple ginger curry, or a seaweed broccoli omelet. That's it.
Fucking weirdo.
That is my daily routine, my weekly cycle. I go through that. I also eat junk food like Doritos and Funyuns and Cheetos on the days off that I'm not cooking.
I mean, this Michael person has you pegged. You're a fucking weirdo. Who is this?
That's new.
Yeah. It's Noob in the woods.
In the woods.
He calls himself Michael. It's nondescript. It's harder for the cops to find him.
Where's
Michael?
Wears some Dickies and a white mask with brown hair.
He believes that he's an archangel.
I mean, believes I am.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I remember where we were at last time.
Glad.
It's been a month basically since we played this game.
We are mid heist.
You are at mid combat, mid heist,
mid
dungeon
combat, mid heist.
Oh God, that's right.
Mid combat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The dogs and the clockwork
and the centuries. Yeah.
Clockwork Centurions.
Oh yeah, I had a hard time saying that.
I'm significantly damaged. Who knew?
Yeah, Dorian was about to die. I'm going to see if I can.
But he got teleported back to where Sonder can reach him.
Well, he got teleported away with Nim. We're going to bring up the map. Maybe that'll help refresh everything.
I turned my power attack off, and I'm like, wait, I shouldn't do that.
Oh, but I fuck up one technical thing, and I'm an asshole. All right, cool.
Shut up, asshole.
Oh,
that's
It has
not
a lot
why
to do
you're
where
the
you start,
asshole.
noob. Where you start.
I forgot I'm my spell slinger's icon.
Oh yeah. Arkenforge still not working with those animated pawns.
I didn't feel like trying to make them work.
It's fine until we get to the next dungeon.
I've had Tactics Ogre reborn since the middle of November, and I've put 7 days worth of gaming into that. So a week.
Like actual 24-hour chunks.
That's what it says. So yes. 3 or 4 hours every day. It adds up.
Okay. And I'm weird.
Yeah. Obvious.
No one's going to argue with that one.
I wish I had remembered that we were actually mid-combat. Dang.
Well, the two of us are flying. You currently have your Wings of Fire activated. I've never deactivated my flight.
We're still blessed. I remember that.
I just drank a potion of Channel Vigor, which I put directly to my arms, which gives me haste.
I'm trying to figure out this little top bar won't fucking go away.
We don't see it.
I see it though.
You don't
also screened. There it goes. Okay.
And don't forget, Vlad, you've got those 3 rings.
Oh no, yeah, they're already inputted. I've already got the information about them. I did that immediately. I have DR8.
Reminder.
I shrug off 8 points of damage from anything that hits me.
And 10 of any element.
I'm a beast right now.
And you got that spell story ring you haven't done anything with yet.
We haven't really had a chance to have we don't do a lot of fireside conversations in this campaign. Like there's very little inter-character interplay. So from somebody watching this from an outside perspective, it would almost look like a bunch of strangers are risking their lives together for golden glory.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
You mean role-playing games?
Well, I mean, yes, but there could be some character development, some inter-character relationship building.
Oh, bring on the treasure. Shut up.
Yeah. We don't do any of that shit.
We do that.
That's your choice.
We haven't in a while.
Yeah, we've been in this dungeon for 3 months because of conversations like the one you're having right
With
now.
yourself.
Yeah, let's get to it. There's combat to be had.
So Dorian was Dimitri, whatevs. You were
At a quarter health. I'm at
Pretty hurt.
yeah, I'm fairly hurt up, but
Everybody else.
I am not
I'm
without.
good.
Like I just don't remember. Like what can I see if I'm looking around? Does anybody else look visibly?
Well, there's still a few enemies around. Them had summoned the helmet Archon.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. That's what I was trying to do right now. I think it's the Brazilian, the Bradlalini. I think that's
it
the
was
one.
something weird.
What did
When
you
we
say these things were? Sorry.
You said it was the golden elf thing, I believe, wasn't it?
See, Kevin, this is what you're here for. This is what you're here for.
Shit.
I love it.
I remember you describing it as a golden
It's
elf.
the Legion. Yeah, it's the Legion.
Yeah,
Archon.
there it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kevin, give yourself a Benny.
Should have
Thank
a game
you.
for that.
You deserve
I'm
it.
trying to remember.
What did he remember? I wasn't paying attention.
Terrence, take away a Benny.
See?
Kevin, your Benny is gone.
Outsmarted.
Easy come, easy go.
See, it's easy. That's co-DMing right there. That's he's sharing the power.
Tag team.
So yeah, you guys are in the middle of this not dungeon. You're in the middle of this underground temple vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're heisting weapons.
You're heisting
to
weapons.
Fight the great evil.
You've gone through when you were at the south. You went through the one room and you freed, rescued Gilbor, the small clockwork fey creature. That's the one that's hovering above Kevin's head right now, I believe. You made your way back to this room. You opened the vault that you couldn't open before. You got rushed by all these clockwork creatures. Dorian took a massive amount of hits and was almost struck down. Combat ensued. And when we left off, it was the top of the round, and one of the dogs that had been slain, you thought, started to move again because it wasn't knocked all the way past its con, and its regeneration, fast healing brought it back, and it was about to make a number of attacks because it didn't want to stand and provoke. It's still mostly broken, so it's just going to reach out with its jaws and grasp at one of the closest of the two people, because I believe Sonder was flying a little bit. So it's going to be between Amon, who's massively AC'd, or Vladros, who has a massive amounts of DR. So I don't think we have to worry too much about this killing anybody unless I roll a bunch of criticals like I did on Dorian last week.
Yeah, the recipient of 5 criticals, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't roll anything under 17. It was the dice were hungry for blood.
My blood, my delicious sweet blood.
Blame the dice.
Oh, I'm not blaming them. I'm thanking them. I appreciate being a vessel for high dice rolls.
I hate Terrence.
Yeah, I'm also just not a big fan of Terrence. You and your vacations.
Well, he calls them dice, but they're really the puzzle cubes from Hellraiser.
All right. High is going to be Vladros. Low is going to be Amon.
It's called the lament configuration.
Vladros.
Your pain shall be exquisite.
I thought it was lamentation configuration.
A 30 to hit Vladros?
Yes, I believe that hits. Yes. If this were second edition, that would be a critical hit.
It's not, so shut up. No damage. Because I only got 7 damage, but let's see if I can trip you. I doubt a 13 will trip.
Correct.
Second attack. 27.
Yes.
12 damage.
Okay. 4 damage.
And
Let's say
a
shit like that.
23 to trip.
It provokes him.
No.
All right. That was the doggo's go. It is now Vladros's go.
Nice.
All right. Let's go.
All right. So I've got the dog and I've got a clockwork centurion.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to turn power attack off. And then do a full attack. We'll see how this goes. First hit.
The dog on which one?
On the Centurion.
Okay.
35.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Doing 12 damage.
Okay.
Second attack on the Centurion is a 25.
That will also hit.
For 20 damage. And then an afterthought on the dog. Almost threatens a crit, but does not. Does a 16 hit the dog's prone AC?
It will hit his prone AC.
Nice. And that is 13 points of damage.
And that is enough to take him down and below his con.
And then I kick him off the edge into the pit.
That provokes from the Clockwork Warrior. He'll take his attack on you.
That's fine.
I'm
I'm invincible right now.
I'm invincible.
It is, in fact, the Clockworks go. All right, he's going to take his 2 slam attacks at the guy. First one is a 26.
Yep.
For non-damage.
Okay.
Second one is a 21.
Yep. I gave up my my ring of protection. That's why everything's hitting me now.
But that's 7 damage. I don't think that bypasses your DR.
That's why you gave up your amulet of protection,
Yeah,
or ring of protection.
I'm
other
now
one-
a tank.
The other one in the room, 5 foot steps up and will take 2 attacks on the weird golden elf creature. Yes?
Sure.
25
That hits.
for 7 damage. And threatens a crit.
Oh.
We go back
What was on
to
the summon?
we're going to do percentiles like I was doing before. And that crit is 80. So we're going to do times 3.
Oh, just
Yeah.
get it.
12, 16.
One less on you guys, right? This thing's pretty
One.
beefy, though. It's got hit points than I do.
23.
Yeah, it's not hard.
23 damage from the crit.
All right.
Yeah, times 3 wasn't going to be too bad from this guy. Didn't feel like giving you hampering things to keep track of on a summoned creature.
2 negative levels.
Yeah, take 2 negative levels. Desummon yourself. Dr. Pox, it is your go.
If I remember, I am flying up about 20 feet in the air. So I am going to go ahead and 15, 20. I will throw, because of my channel vigor, I'm going to throw 3 bombs at the Centurion, excluding Vlad from the blast.
So just the one Centurion will be in the blast?
Correct.
Okay.
Appreciate that exclusion.
All right. And we are blessed. So does a 21 hit, or excuse me, 22 hit his
Yes.
AC? Does a 18 hit his touch AC?
Yep.
All right. Well, then that is 3 hits.
Want to describe your kill?
I simultaneously hit 1 bomb to each of his legs, and the 3rd bomb comes in, splashing him in the face as he is engulfed in the explosion.
somehow right in front of Ladros, taking no damage. Because you're so smart, you know how to throw your bombs to where the splash avoids people.
What is your splash damage, by the way, at this level?
13
Okay.
per bomb.
That brings us around to any movement. Well, you full attack, so I guess no. Nim.
So my summon is going to do a full round, which is 2 attacks, I believe, with this guy. Yep. 2 attacks with his flaming great sword. And let's do the first one.
Not so great. Okay.
Not so great. The first one is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
That does hit? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I did worse on the second one, so 12.
That will miss.
Oh man, what the hell with these damn high AC monsters,
You
dude?
didn't miss by much.
All right, so then I get to do 2d6 plus 8 plus a 1d6. All right.
Yeah, the AC of these Clockwork Warriors is 14.
Holy shit, dude.
No.
Okay. Stacking them up.
Big clunky robot.
Yeah, there was also like 10 monsters in this room at the start of all this. They're all
So
gone
I
now.
did 17 regular damage and 2 fire damage.
Let's see.
With that, as he
I don't think they have any.
comes down with the flaming sword.
So that was 17 plus 2 or 3?
17 plus 2. 17 regular damage and then 2 fire damage.
All right. And then Nim himself.
Oh. Yeah, I need to do something, don't I?
Yeah, you got him.
So I'm going to that's only one left up, right? Or is the other one? What's the little thing that's hovering over the pit over there?
That's Skillbore. The Clockwork Fae.
That's like helping us, right?
He hasn't
Yeah.
really done anything in this fight because
Well-
not that kind of dungeon master.
Well, he's given advice on these things. Like
Yeah.
he's given.
I'll
Yes.
Actually,
yeah,
because
I'll,
of where
I'll
your
hold my turn.
characters.
Can I do a perception check? Just kind of keep an eye out around us
I was just about to ask you to do that because of where you're at. Yeah, you're far enough back to get to a perception.
kind of look around because I can see my summons kind of got the last creature in hand. People that are hurt are safeguarded, and that clockwork that my summon's fighting hopefully is not looking too great, but it's not going to get to me. So
Real quick, I've got a question. What is that to the south on the map?
What?
I don't. That's Dorian. You talking about down south, kind of by himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dorian.
Yes, that's Dorian.
Yeah.
That's where I shifted
Okay.
him because he got hurt bad, so I moved him out of the kind of the
Right.
fray.
It's not as usual, and I understand why, and I just wanted to make sure what everything was.
First thing to go is the vision.
So I got 25 perception.
Your perception was what?
25.
25. All right. Actually, you, not from the south or from the north, but from back this way, the direction you
The
originally
east.
came from, you see
Not the
lights, like torch lights or dancing magical lights emanating from the northern part of the, from over in that direction, up to the north there of that little hallway. And you can almost hear footsteps. It seems like they're hurrying towards you.
Okay. I want to back up to the group, if I may.
Yeah.
Like just below Dr. Pox. And as I'm doing that, I'll let them know I think we may have some company
Okay.
coming across the way.
At that word, you see Gilbord look nervously towards you, you, Nim, and then towards the direction of the sounds. And then, as quick as a bullet, Gilbord is hovering over Dorian. Dorian, it's your turn. This new friend of yours, he reaches down to your face. You're wounded still severely, but he grabs you by your face and he goes, "Release me my prayer vows. Release me my prayer vows. I gave you my name for a reason. Release me. I will keep them away."
I release you. Make good on your word.
You see a evil grin come across his face, and as the grin begins to spread, you see a number of Krathian guards, the elite guards, making their way down. One, a captain, one who trained you, one, who is extremely deadly, with a wickedly curved blade, looks on into the room. Behind him, a wizard begins casting a spell, and like a quick bullet again, Gilbor is gone. And then the wizard begins to slur his words, and a spout of blood erupts from his neck, and he falls over dead. They've released it, the captain says, going into a defensive position. You hear splats of blood coming from down the hallway as this clockwork wisp bullet is just murdering these guys. He comes back into the room very quickly. All of this happening in a matter of seconds. He enchants Gilbor enchants some kind of weird thing. And the stone slab, much like the one that y'all just opened to come into this vault, begins to close between you and the way you came in, also separating you from these Krathian guards. He gives you one last bloody look and then makes his way under the door before it closes completely, cutting off the sounds of violent combat from the other room.
So he stayed on the other side?
Yeah, he stayed on the other side.
That may come back to haunt me.
It makes me think of the scene in Guardians of the Galaxy when Mary Poppins is just sending her arrow, killing everybody, and they're just running down.
Gilmore's a lot like that. It's a good visual
like
for it.
And what didn't you come into this heist planning to burn this identity anyway, knowing it would be burned?
Identity. What even is that anymore? It's my turn. It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dorian says, well, let's finish this. I am going to activate my amulet of the blooded, which renders me with improved invisibility.
Okay.
And he helped me out here. We did like a knowledge check on these constructs, right? Were they weak against any energy type?
No, they're immune to energy drain, but they don't have any DR or
does any energy type heal them? I guess is what I'm asking.
Oh, no. They're not. The only thing they have going for them is they have a self-repair, which gives them it's not exactly fast healing, but as long as they're still above con, they repair themselves.
All right. Well, as I activate that thing, I'm going to move and redraw my weapon. This time, imbuing it with 2 points of spell pool, raising it to a +2 shocking weapon. And I guess that's all I can really do this round, is besides move back toward the combat invisibly.
Are you moving back towards them?
Yeah.
Is that a good position for you then?
Sure.
Okay. That was Dorian. Then it was the...
But I will be reporting my position mentally to everyone that has a ring, like I am to Saunders left.
The one person that doesn't have a ring is the one person with splash weapons that would benefit.
Well,
that's fine.
That's all right. I'm okay with splash weapons. I can handle them.
Amon, it is your go.
Diggity daffodil.
And that's enough of that. Moving right along.
Could you move me to here without getting attack of opportunity from what's your fucks? You see that?
Is that here?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And then I'm going to attack this thing.
All right.
1 second. Work on limited stuff. That's definitely a hit. I got 18 plus 15.
That'll hit.
Then that's double checking damage. 1d10 plus 6. Hey, for a total of 7 damage.
Hey, all right.
Whip it.
Can do that.
Shape.
Sonder.
Knowing that Dorian is right beside me and hurt, I am going to reach out and give him 31 points of healing.
I lean into it as a free action. Swift action.
And that's
She
my
sticks
turn.
her hands out, and she's not really sure where you are, so you have to just kind of put your face in her hand.
Why's your face so wet?
It's a combination of tears and blood. I'm not having a good day.
All right, it is it's Vladros's go.
Nice. I'm going to 5-foot step. Enacting power
Towards
attack.
Kevin, okay?
Yeah. No, toward the creature, enacting power attack, I will full on hack and or slash until this thing is dead.
All right.
First attack is not great. That's a 22 total on a natural 1.
Oh, natural 1. There's the kicker.
Yep.
Oof.
How bad is this fumble? 81.
All right.
What would be the mean thing to do here?
Take away my other 2 attacks.
Yep.
All right.
That would be the.
Because now it's the bad guys go.
No.
At least you didn't prone me and take away my 2 attacks.
No, you
Now you're prone.
your skin's so thick from all this the new DR. You're too stupid to work with it. You fuck up.
I swung too hard and got my blade stuck in the side of the wall.
Yeah. You hit yourself in the dick and it exploded. Call back.
Classics.
Hey, you know what's real funny?
Classics.
When the creature makes a natural 1 attack on you.
Nice.
Does that remove all the rest of his attacks?
Yeah,
he,
let me
only,
get the tax back.
he got a 29 on his fumble percentage.
So nothing bad happens to him. I get my attacks back.
No, you get a free attack of opportunity.
Oh, word. I'll take it.
Just him or everybody?
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Wow.
You can't crit on this.
I'm built to crit.
41. 41 on the percentile, so just double damage.
Okay. And I was power attacking, so
Well, you turned it off.
No, I turned it back on
Back on.
because I said I was going to turn. I turned it back on, 5-foot step, and hack or slash. So that is 44 points of damage.
All right, describe your kill.
Booyah.
So swing, coming in real hot, and get my blade stuck in the side of the wall. And it swings at me, and as I pull my blade out, I just gut it the backwards way. Accidentally,
Still alive. That's no
basically.
guts.
I cut it in half with the force of pulling my blade out of the wall.
Fucking gut it the backwards way. It was that descriptive. That's the
He
descriptive.
grabs the guts of another dead one and stuffs them into this clockwork beast.
Since I started this job, my brain has been so full of practical knowledge and what I have to do my job that I don't have creative thoughts anymore.
9/16 Pinckney flange, please.
I haven't gotten to that point yet. I know what 9/16 is, though. I know what a flange is. I don't know what the fuck a Pinckney flange is.
It's like a fucking old reference from you would not believe.
From the 40s?
No, from Chippendale's Rescue Rangers, actually.
No, that's not as old of a reference as you normally use. I'm surprised. Way to update yourself a little there, Terrence.
My New Year's resolution: say things people have a possibility of understanding, and still fail.
Chippendale.
Closer though. Closer.
I
mean, noob knows Chippendales. That's
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 the
'cause he likes
dance.
gay
Dancers,
porn.
right?
No, see, he only knows the movie.
This is random, but Noob, do you know who Columbo is?
I've heard the name. He's like a detective with a mustache.
Hey.
No
The
mustache.
mustache,
No,
but he is a detective.
He's the
So
one
just one more thing. And lazy eye, I believe, right?
Stop
I mean,
giving
that
noob.
long.
Please stop giving noob a hard time. He did have a mustache. He just didn't grow it. It was in his pocket for disguises. It was a pocket stash for quick disguises.
For sneaking past Mrs. Colombo when he comes in late.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It wasn't late. So yeah, that's the last creature is dead. You guys are effectively out of combat. The room ahead, there was the 4 staircases that lead up to a little plinth, and at the top of each of these staircases, not shown here in the map.
Oh, I thought that was a monster.
No.
I deactivate my invisibility thing. I only get like 9 rounds out of it. I guess 8 left.
There's a floating thing at the top of each of these staircases. And the walls along this room are lined with armors. Armors, even at a quick glance, you can tell are high make, high quality, and obviously made with cold iron. This is like a Fey fighting war room. The floating things, depending on who looks at it, will be dependent on kind of what you see there floating. So like Nim, you might see a floating crown or a spell book or just weird magical auras, where Sonder, you might see a flaming shield or sword or just strange runic symbols of like butterflies. Amon, you would see whip or armor, maybe a crown, maybe a desert sun. Like for each of you, it kind of morphs as you're staring at these 4 floating things, what they are.
That's what we're here for, right?
Maybe.
How do we spellcraft checks on kind of? I mean, I think I see. It's pretty obvious, maybe what this is, but if there's anything that's,
is it obvious?
Is it something
I would
we
think you come in. They would come in here to arm themselves, and then with whatever armament that best suited them or that they desired.
All right. Well, someone has to test that theory. I guess.
Well, let's say, is it something that I would want? Like, we're here to do a heist job, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're floating there.
It's showing you things you would want. I'll step up to one of the plinths or whatever.
Yeah, I'll do the same, man.
Test the thing out.
Yeah, why not?
So we got Noob, Sonder, and Dorian, and who would be the 4th?
I'll go.
I'll go for it.
Too late.
Do you do a lot of melee fighting? This is like an armor and weapons room, Kev.
Yeah. Well,
I saw spell books.
Now, hold on before we go any further. Vladros, as you go to walk up the staircase, maybe because you were closer, a dull old voice rings in your head and just says, "No."
Okay, not me then.
Anything stop the rest of us?
No.
No, okay.
I got my loot.
Yeah. Is it undead? Can I tell if it's undead?
I mean, do you do anything with that? Did you just stop going up the staircase? Do you tell anybody?
I thought it was everyone heard. Okay,
no, just you. You were the only one that heard no.
I guess perhaps I am ineligible. And I will step back
Why
down
do you say
the
that?
staircase.
What do you mean?
Why-
We'll
yeah,
ask
what-
him.
I heard
What
a
makes
voice that said no.
Whose voice?
A
Describe
dull
it.
old voice.
Someone you knew?
yeah.
I do a wisdom check.
Was it someone I knew?
It's not. And
No.
it
It's
might
as
be
I described.
pretty shattering to hear a voice randomly appear in your head.
I mean, I hear that all the time with this group.
True.
But no, it is just a dull old voice. And I'm surprised no one else heard it. Here is a memory of that voice. And
After
I will send
that-
that through the ring.
After that, can I do a sense motive to see if I can detect anything about this? Maybe sense an enchantment or something?
It would be like more of a detect magic on him. You do sense
Definitely like
motive.
this.
I mean, he's being earnest.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
I mean, well, it says that you can sense motive to sense an enchantment. Can I see if there's like maybe some sort of enchantment going on?
No, that's if someone is enchanted.
Hmm.
Well, he's
you
not.
can
Well, I mean,
detect
She can do that. So no, he's not enchanted. This is
Okay.
not from. I mean, you don't know how he heard the voice, but you know he's not under any influence that you can tell.
Okay. Cool.
I'll approach one. Nim will approach one of them, and Feisty will have her detect evil, take magic up, and see if I can't. I don't want to touch it yet, but I do want to try to get a closer look and see if I can discern harm.
Okay. Her detect evil flickers. Your detect magic wafts from magical aura to magical aura. These things seem to be constantly in motion and mutating between different things. Give me a knowledge history or knowledge arcane.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go arcane on that. God almighty, I swear to God, my damn dice roll. So it's a 28.
Oh, swear to God.
No, but a 28 for him, that means he rolled a 5.
I rolled a 6. All right.
Close.
But I need to roll higher to get the good stuff at this level. So
Why does Kevin have access to all of our skills levels?
With that check, you're not sure what these are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Have I heard did I hear any rumors about this room when I was in my training or when I was
give me a
more
knowledge
permanent
local or history or arcane, like I said with him.
I'll go with local because I actually have points in that.
Okay.
All right.
It is possible that I am ineligible because I deserted from this army.
Maybe, perhaps.
Maybe.
It could be
I don't. If that were the case, I don't think anyone would warn you of it.
I've never deserted. I'm a faithful servant.
I also murdered my.
How about I rolled an 18 and have a 21?
I got a 23 on knowledge local.
You do know that. Hold on, Kevin. You do know that, Dorian. You know that when you were in training, that they were collecting. That they were obviously their biggest enemy were the Fae. This vault was mostly full of things that they would go to when the final war they would allude to sometimes would come up that they could equip their soldiers. You don't know the details, but you do know that they did collect. When you were with the army, like 1, maybe 2 very powerful artifacts that they were holding in reserves, and you're not sure why they didn't use them or train with them on a regular basis. But the idea that came to you was that the user could be killed from it because it was so powerful that it could kill the user. But you're not sure if that was true or not. It might have just been that didn't feel like it had any actual fact behind it.
No. All right. Well, Dorian remembers this, and then he thinks about what the geared cricket told him.
Gilbor.
Yeah. And then my mind goes back to that, what I thought was an implanted memory, but maybe perhaps is not. And I think, no, if he's here, if it's real, I need this. And I will plunge my hands in. Give me what I need to destroy a Fey Lord.
As you reach your hand into the mist, you feel a small, sharp stone coalesce in the palm of your hand, and you're not able to stop yourself from squeezing it tight until it enters your palm. But nothing happens. The magic and the swirling on the top of that staircase dissipates.
Is he okay?
Do I feel like something's? Do I feel poisoned at all? I guess is the question.
No.
I step back down. Something.
Right.
It does 1 hit point. You die.
My turn.
He has a weapon. I mean, he pulled something back.
He stuck his hand in there, and a small shard, about the size of a quarter, formed in his hand. And without being able to stop himself, he squeezed his hand, and the shard entered his skin. It healed afterwards immediately, and he feels nothing.
I like to do it.
All right, the second one, the same thing happens for Amun.
Ow! Man, I'm just kidding. I'm fine.
Me 3.
likewise. And who was fourth?
Are y'all? I mean, are y'all telling us? Like, Dorian, did you tell everyone what was happening? And
Yeah. No, I vividly describe what's going on. Something sunk into my hand. Yada yada yada. I'm
Can I
trying to.
use that knowledge arcane of 39 that I rolled earlier to, from him talking out what he's going through, to discern what it might be?
Vague memories, very obscure old lore talks about shards and their power, but you don't know much more aside that.
And I'll
Like you've stumbled
explain
across
that
something
to
Yeah.
the people who have not taken it yet, and this is what we know. There's one left. Nim, you or me?
I'm a bit pissed off that I was denied.
Could I ask Dorian a question about it? If I was to ask it to give me the name of a creature that could be called forth, that could possibly help us contend with the lady.
Ratatama.
Or Tatama, yeah, that's right. The necromancer guy.
Ladies contained.
I don't know. I don't know if it gave me what I wanted or what it wanted to give me.
I'll roll you for it, Kevin. I'm gonna go ask.
No, go for it. You've got an idea, so try that. If you keep that on your mind, you want the knowledge of something to summon.
I'm gonna ask it for a name.
There you go.
Okay, so Nim, you take the last one.
Yeah, I'll take the last one. Probably gonna regret this. Might be fun though.
So again, the rest of the room is covered in cold iron armor sets. If there's any masterwork up to +1 that you would like, that is completely made of cold iron, it will give you, extra defenses against Fey. There is a suit of armor in this room that you could take. However,
grab one.
on the other side of the room y'all just left, there was a massive amount of people coming, and the only person fighting them was Gilbor before he sealed the wall between y'all. So you're not sure how much time you have left at this point.
I mean,
is there any other way out?
A sentient bullet, yeah.
I think we've got
way
one.
out. Any other way out?
No, we're gonna have to go forward north.
Yeah, I thought the plan was to teleport out.
Yes, but we still need to go north. I feel like there's more ahead.
Yeah, because there's no weapons in this room, right? Just armor.
Right.
All right, let's go
Yes,
north.
get on it.
I mean, I would like to grab one of those suits of armor.
All of them will be difficult to carry, since we don't really have the
Portable hole.
Throw them in the hole. We can do like a supermarket sweep real quick.
Yeah. Well,
Just knock them all down.
2 people hold the hole open. 1 person throws stuff into it.
No. Let's not pretend how we know how to Jeff it like Jeff does. Let's not.
Yeah.
I remember.
You have to have giant. You have to have like hill giant arms to sweep as with the quality Jeff does.
Yes, the Jeff's classic maneuver.
All right. So
But yeah, we will find some briefly. I will point out some choice pieces if they want to take them. Get that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just mark down or take a note that when you get out of here and have downtime, you'll be able to pull out a +1 suit of armor built with cold iron.
Cool. Also shield.
Or shield. You can do a matching shield, sure.
Yeah.
Shield? Oh shit.
All right.
To the north then.
Let's get to the adventure part of this adventure.
To the north.
The door to the
No.
Oh, and while we're moving, I'm going to take my last cure light potion. Let me roll that real quick. And then, okay, cool.
This
5
party
more.
doesn't have a wand, huh?
I don't know if they do or not.
I do have one. Yeah. Somebody need it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dorian
Yeah.
does.
Dorian.
I was thinking, yeah, I've still got a I'm having charges. I'm sure it has a lot because I'm like the last man on the totem pole with healing. But I got it for just that occasion.
Well, give me 3 rolls real quick, and then we'll move on. I'll go in a little
Yeah,
shy.
I'm sure I've got 3. What is that? It's D8 plus 3.
1.
No, +1.
So that's 9, 2, and 5.
1, 2, 5. That's fine. So it puts me down to
more.
just 9 damage. Let's go.
Right. And while we're
more
all
time.
while we're all doing this, Vladros
6 more.
is going to get really, really angry and heal himself with his renewed vigor.
Fuck you, injuries.
Yeah. I ain't got time to bleed.
Oh,
Okay, that's 11. That's all right. I'll take it. I even with the DR that I have, I took a bit of lumps, but I'm all right.
all right. So you're making your way down this hallway. I'm assuming Dorian, your resident trap finder, will
We'll resume
take the lead.
All right, so I got to roll.
Anybody have pass without a trace?
Got a plus. Where's my damn character sheet? Did I close my? Oh, I'm looking right at the goddamn thing. Jesus Christ! Sorry, my head is just fucking pudding.
It's always the last place I looked, which was the first place my eyes were looking.
Yeah, like the thing I'm looking at directly right now. 30,
That's what happens when you get on a giant tube full of other people to fly through the air.
33. No, I've had a cold the entire time we were gone.
Oh, so you just spread it around. Nice.
I just it was so bad.
I'm assuming all that time, knowledge checks, all that in the vault killed my flight.
33 on 30 reps.
Yeah, I would have stopped flying once the
combat ended for you.
Yeah.
That clears that much space. How close is everybody else staying to Dorian as he scouts for traps?
I'll be 10 feet behind him.
Quick question. What level is everybody?
11.
11.
Okay. Damn. I get like 2 awesome abilities at 7th level Magus Kinsight, and I'm like, come on, 12.
Everybody else, so y'all staying in relation to your trap finder?
I'll stay 10 feet behind the guy behind 10 feet.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of clustered around there. Unless they want to stay way back.
Yeah. Any objections to where I'm putting y'all at this point then?
Oh, that's good.
Unless something bad happens, then I'll object.
Can you put me in the middle of my
and
square,
I'll keep a wary eye behind us.
please?
Yeah, definitely watching our backs.
All right. Give me another perception for the next few feet of space. Dorian?
Sorry, I had to mute while I coughed.
Thank you.
Such a rarity.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, slightly better, 34.
All right. Make your way to about right here. You can see
head chopped off.
Yep. You can see there's a strange, ghostly, kind of faint line across the floor, hovering of the 2 squares in front of you.
It's just a line of
It's
ethereal
like
light.
Yeah, ethereal. Yeah. That's a good way to picture it. Like an ethereal tripwire.
Yeah. I am going to use, let's see, do I have detect magic? Please tell me I have detect magic. I do. Okay. I'm going to detect magic to see if it's visible on the magical spectrum at all.
Okay.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
Seems to be a manipulation of a type of alarm spell.
All right. I will let everyone know. Hey, there is an alarm spell to be tripped here, and I will demonstrate where it starts and where it stops, and how high it is. How high is it? Something you have to crawl under, or something you can step over?
It's about 6 inches off the ground.
Something you can step over. All right. So be very well aware of it. I'll take out a piece of chalk from one of my belt pouches, and I'll put a little marker next to where it begins on one side, where it ends on the other, and make like a nearby line. I'm like, make sure you get your leg higher than 6 inches, letting nothing touch this side. And I will quickly do that. I'm saying, hopefully there's not a trap immediately on the other side of the, I step over the trip line.
There's a trap immediately on the other side because you just gave me that idea. I was really hoping y'all would fail that. So to fast forward just a little bit, the rest of the hallway is not trapped. However, if you had triggered that trap at the top of this hallway, there's a boulder.
Oh.
And I was going to have y'all roll initiative as it rolled down the hallway to see if you got by it or not. And the fun point is, it's an illusionary boulder. You would have a will save to avoid, not a reflex. And if you'd failed, you would have been crushed by it.
Shit.
And then
Mind crushed.
There's a second one that would have came out afterwards because I'm kind of a dick.
So it's sort of a phantasm.
Playing
not so
Elden
much
Ring.
a figment.
All right,
but you get down here, you can see the illusionary boulder to the north and to the east, and you can see that there's nothing around them. However, to your left, to the west,
right,
there's a faint outline of a door, and the key that you have is vibrating strangely in your pocket.
all right, catch up, people. This might be our ride out.
It's a beeper.
Ooh.
I pull the key out and
move up.
Mm-hmm.
take an extra special look to make sure this isn't something that's gonna fuck us. 32.
It just appears to be a very well hidden door. You're not entirely sure why it outlined itself to you.
Can we all see it too?
Just quick
No, the rest of
reminder,
y'all don't see it.
Mm.
I'm not gonna look a gift door in the mouth, and I'll put the key in the lock.
Okay.
What were you saying, Kevin?
I was just wondering what the exact properties of the key were.
Oh, stuff.
I know it's the skeleton key, but
The door unlocks. You're just going to move your character around. Oh, the room vanished. That's fun. There it is.
Oh, there it goes. Hey.
Well, ziggurat.
Yeah, as you open the door, there's a massive staircase going up to a cage in the middle of this room. There's an instant reek of death and decay as the door opens. And as you look to the left and right, you can see bodies of fey creatures, fey warriors, strung up, hung, tattered to the walls, and different forms of recent decay to years and years and years, maybe decades worth of hanging in this room. The ceiling itself is also tattered and covered with the corpses of fey creatures. But your eyes, Dorian, pull back to the middle, because in this cage, there's only one little way to see out, and through it, you see eyes of is so close to a memory, and the hair that seems to be constantly swimming underwater. And one hand comes out, and it's covered in a gauntlet that is the shade and essence of night sky. And you know that at one point in time, you were a nameless child, and this Fae slaughtered your village. And we'll see you next week.
Ooh.
Man.
Wow.
Damn.
I knew
All
Kraith
right.
was brutal, but that's just gruesome.
They fucking hate the Fae.
Yeah.
If you look up "hate the Fae" in the dictionary, it's just great.
It's just a picture of their town. And a guy going, ew. Fucking Fae.
What you gonna do?
All right.
Look, they
How we
bring
doing?
their water from the Fae world to make a superior pizza pie. We don't fucking like it, okay? Fuck those guys.
Fuck them. Fuck them right in the face.
All right, well,
This is like a big murder room. Is that what this big thing is?
Are we doing outros?
no, I was just going to say, we haven't played this game in a while, and I'd like to get back into it. We're going to do 2 episodes. We're going to take a break. For those of you
Again?
watching, it's going to be a week, and the next part will come up. Because that's how we have to do it, to make sure that y'all get continuous weekly doses of us and our awesomeness. I hope you
You gotta
enjoyed
feed that habit.
Hope
At
y'all
least
enjoyed
one
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
I was just about to compliment you too. I hope y'all enjoyed that wonderful break we took with Terrence's Goblin Tips, who was on vacation, so obviously hasn't finished that PDF with the rules on it. He has not. There is not a link below to that PDF on either one of those videos.
There will be a link. There will be a link. I will
Okay.
definitely finish.
One of these days, the
That
dice
is
you
nice.
need to play the game is 2d6. That's you still got to add that in there.
Yeah.
Homebrewdetritus.com. Thanks for watching.
Check it
Thanks for
out.
listening.
Okay, bye.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Hey, you losers.